Welcome to the Online Mastery Academy. Today, we are going to talk about the ultimate strategy for getting Google AdSense approval. Now, before we go ahead and talk about this strategy, I want you to know that we've broken down all of this strategy into 21 steps, a 21 step-by-step procedure which you can follow to get Google AdSense approval. Once you get this Google AdSense approval, you can decide to use it for your own personal earnings, or we've also include the information, the needed information where you can buy or sell this Google AdSense, as well as the pricing. We've also explained how to go about selling your Google AdSense account if you get approval and do not want to use it for your own personal earnings. We've also included where you can buy and sell trading Google AdSense as a business. I want you to understand that this is actually an entire business on its own. It's going to cost you less than $25 to set up the entire process. Okay, set up your domain name, set up your hosting account, link your domain to your hosting account, publish content on your site, set up your site to the required test. It's going to cost you less than $25 if you do all of this alone, and you can sell an unverified Google AdSense account for as high as $100. So you see, you're going to make about $75 profit just for getting a website approved for Google AdSense. At the same time, if you do get the site across the verification processes, if you get the site verified, the ID verification, the address verification, then you can actually sell such site for as high as $500 to even $1,000 and more than that. Okay, so what you really want to learn is what is Google AdSense and how can you go about getting approval. Now, there is a possibility that you may have come across things that looks like this. These are all adverts displaying on a website. Now, whenever you see an advert like this, okay, you also have this icon right here, ads by Google. This is the Google AdSense ads, and for everyone that clicks on these ads, this website is going to get paid. I'm trying to see if I can click to see the information about this ads. This is it. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is based on website you visited and all of this. This is Google ads. All right, so as long as someone clicks on this button right here or anywhere along this ads, then that is considered a click, and the owner of this website is going to get paid. All right, so what you really want to know is how can you go ahead to get a website like this and get AdSense approval. All right, now this is how AdSense dashboard basically looks like. As you can see, this is my personal AdSense dashboard. You've seen the earnings for the day, the yesterday, the last 7 days, this point, and all of this. All right, now this is actually how your AdSense account is going to look once you've used it for a period of time, once you start earning with it. However, if you are just getting approval on the new AdSense account, then your AdSense account is going to look like this. This is a new AdSense account that I've just gotten approval. You can see the approval email right here. All right, so all of this has been broken down into 21 steps. Okay, and I'm going to show you some of the steps right now. Now, one of the very important things you should always consider when you are trying to apply for Google AdSense is the publisher. All right, now who exactly is publishing the content on your site? By default, if you are using WordPress to write content, by default you're going to discover that the publisher is going to be the name admin. But if you take a look at this site right here, I have by a real person. Alright, Robbie James is a real person. He has a profile picture and a little text written about him. So this is actually me trying to tell Google that the publisher on this website is a real person, is on a real individual, okay, such that Google is going to give me that trust. Alright, now the second thing you should always consider before you apply for Google AdSense is this. Alright, now if you should search for something like Microsoft on Google, you're going to see things like this. As you can see, this is a business information. This means that Microsoft is a real business. Alright, now if you have a site that actually have this, then trust me, you have an increased chance of getting AdSense approval, because at the end of the day, the primary thing that Google normally checks is to try to verify which site is eligible for the Google AdSense program. So it is up to you to try as much as possible to make your site eligible. Now, several people are going to tell you that you need your contact page, your privacy policy, about page. Now, all of these pages are very important. However, there are some other things that you can do to boost your chances of getting approval. There are some other things you can do to increase your chance and give you a very high possibility of getting your website approved. And like I said, this is one of the things. Getting something like this is called a Google knowledge graph. Once you have something like this, it means that your business is verifiable from Google, and you also have a real publisher. All right, now this is actually 2 out of the 21 things that you're going to be taking a look at, and in these 21 steps you're going to learn a step-by-step procedure where you could do everything possible, all right, everything possible to increase your chance of getting approval in 21 steps. And with this, you are sure to get your website approved within the shortest possible time.